On my left is Don Farnham Sr. and Ed Jameson is on my right. They are longtime ABC employees. They both started on April 10th, 1948, if I remember correctly. Do you remember April 10th, 1948, Don?
Well, yes. April 10th was a Saturday. I walked in on Monday morning, which is the 12th, and I got hired on the spot. But of course, I had to have my 2 days off, so actually, I'm April 10th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all.
That's exactly what happened to mine.
Right.
There were 2 days off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they were both hired on the same day, which
Yeah.
is unusual.
Well, I walked in, I had my first class phone license, and I wrote to ABC and ABC and CBS. ABC is the only one that responded. There was Bill Cummings, and he said, well, next time you're in Chicago, stop in and see us. So I stopped in about a week later, of course, and Monday morning he took my application. He says, I'll be right back. And I figured, well, this is a no-go. And he came back and said, could you start right now? And I said, you better believe it. I had no idea what the job paid or what it was, but I'm in.
Yeah, that first class phone license was a thing, I think.
Yeah, I had that, yeah.
Yeah. Did you have your first class?
Yeah, right,
license?
yeah.
I think that's why they called me down.
Right.
And you had previously served in the Marine Corps?
Yes, I was overseas for 20 months.
Yes.
I was at campaigns of Marianas at Guam, and I was at Iwo Jima. I'm an Iwo Jima survivor. Everybody did it. I mean,
Yeah.
you'd be out of place if you weren't in uniform.
But you were in radio then, that gave you a foundation for
They sent me
this.
to radio school, which naturally when I got out of service, went to school, I went to DeVry Radio Television School, and got my first class license, which, like Ed said, that's what got us hired.
Yes. Did you have any teachers there at DeVry that wound up at ABC?
Oh, yeah. Hank Coleman was my teacher, and Dick Brimmer was our lab teacher.
Yeah.
And in fact, it was, Bill Cummings mentioned their names, and I actually started ABC months before they did. And so I gave them a good word.
Oh, okay, good, good. Jamie, did you were in the Navy?
Right.
You were on an LSM,
Landing ship, amphibious stuff.
amphibious stuff, and you traveled from San Francisco to. Well, first of all, this is a new ship, right?
Right.
And you had to take training in the Carolinas.
Well, they had a training ship down there. The same boat we're going to use in the war.
Yes.
It was down there, and we just went on that boat with 52 of us, and that's the crew, and we trained out there for about a month, just the same officers and same crew that's going to be together, for 2 years was
Yeah.
training out there.
And then you were put on a train, sent to San Francisco?
Yeah, well, let's see, where did we go? I think it was Long Beach. That's where the ship was.
Okay,
That's where the shipyard that built it was.
okay. And you took it from there. And what was your assignment?
I was a quartermaster that's concerned with the maps and where we're going and how we're going to get there and that kind of stuff.
Yes. And you work closely with the radio and technical people.
Well, when I first started, yes. I started like vacation relief in the merchandise part.
Yes.
And after,
Well, yeah, but I mean, on the ship, that's ignited your interest, right? And did you go to DeVry then after you got out of the Navy?
ATL.
ATL, okay. And you got a first class license out of ATL.
Right.
And then you went April 10th, you got hired at ABC. By the same Cummings?
And he called me down, he said, you want me to work vacation relief in radio?
Yeah.
And then he says, in the fall, we're going to go on with TV, so you can just transfer over there.
Okay.
It worked out very nicely for me.
All right, but there's a lapse here. You were hired April 10th, 1948. The show didn't open, ABC WBKB did not open until September 17th, 1948. So what did you do in the interim?
That was what I mentioned, the vacation relief in radio.
Okay, and Don?
I worked in the DST operation in the Mart, where all radio programs were played back an hour later to certain parts of the network. And that's what we did. We would record a program and play it back 1 hour later. It was went on. I did that from April through July. And then the Moby Loonies came back from the Philadelphia Democratic Convention in Philadelphia, our ABC Moby unit. So then I was asked to be sent to the field, and they granted my request, and I became a member of the field crew. And we practiced, set up, practiced, rehearsed, and to get ready for September 17th.
And who was your technical director?
Bill Cassie. He was technically, but his title was field supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah.